Hello my wonderful friends, Magus with you again today. And today I want to talk about the star, the light. If you'll stay with me for a little bit, I'm going to do some reading, a little bit of teaching, but I'm going to open up a new dimension for you. There is a dark system that likes to keep us in bondage. It likes to bring us into their lie and illusion, to drain us of our energy and power, to use us like pawns in their game. But you can awake from that lie and illusion. How do you do that? You go to the light. You follow the star, as the Magi have done for thousands of years. I will teach you how to do that. In truth, God is health. You come from God. You are made of God's stuff. You are health. God is powerful and free. You are made of God's stuff. You are powerful and you are free. You have been lied to. You have been told you cannot break away from their system without dire consequences. The only consequence of breaking away from their system is living Asha, heaven on earth. So if you want to know more, stay with me for a little bit and we'll get more into it. First, we're going to be reading out of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, the light. Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, the Magi, saying, Where is he who is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him. When Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. I always found that peculiar, because sure, the king is going to be troubled because he doesn't want his political system disrupted. But it also said, and all of Jerusalem was troubled with him. That was the Messiah that they were looking forward to. Why were they troubled? Well, I'll tell you, people love a golden cage. They do not want to leave Egypt. They do not want to leave Babylon, no matter how much they protest and say they do. They love their bondage. And the reason is because out of one, fear, and two, they don't know any better. And that's what the Magi do. They bring light so that you can see and know better. Fear is false evidence appearing real. The dark system has people believing their lies and illusion and makes a fear of breaking away from that. They even create a monster God for you, a God that's nice sometimes and not so nice other times. That sometimes he's love and sometimes he will hate and kill you. And they use that to control you. Where they can't control you, they'll control your mind when you're out of their sight. I'm not trying to change your religion. I have many followers in other countries that if they change their religion, they will be killed. You do not have to change what you call yourself, what you call your religion. What you have to change is that inner heart, going from hate to love, from sickness to health, from death to life, from evil to good. It's quite simple. As I've taught you before, there are only two religions. It don't matter if you call yourself a Christian, a Muslim, a Hindu, if you are in good or if you are in evil, if you are in love, if you are in hate. That's the two religions that exist. Everything else is just an egoic, false idea that you must break away from because they use that to control you. And when he had gathered, talking about King Herod again, all his chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded of them where Christ should be born. And they said unto him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written of the prophet, And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people. Then Herod, when he had privately called the wise men, inquired of them diligently, saying, What time the star appeared? And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go and search diligently for the young child, and when ye have found him, bring me word again that I may come worship him also. As we know, he did not want to come worship him. He wanted to come kill him. When they heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them until it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding joy. And when they came into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented him gifts, gold, frankincense and myrrh. And then being warned by God in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed into their own country another way. Praise God. The light today that the Magi bring you to is the light inside, that burning star inside of you. It's inside of every one of us because we come from God and we are made of God's stuff. We must now turn inward. We must look inward. We must close our eyes and with our inner eye look in and see that Christ mind, that mind of God that is inside of us, that powerful creative mind inside of us, the one that makes our hair grow, and when we take in food that automatically turns it into this form that we have, that pumps our blood without our thoughts even becoming involved. It's the God mind. We must go in there and find that God mind and then start to create out of that pure God mind. We are creative beings. What you hold inside, what you vibrate is what you create in your world. You want to break away from the dark system, the lie and illusion, you must have a change of heart, a change of mind. You must come out of the carnal mind and into the God mind. You must come into alignment with the all good God and who He truly is. He is love. He is peace and He is freedom. You must turn away from the wrong idea of God. The idea that He hates or that He wars or that He kills. Those are not true. You cannot hold that vibration and create good in your world. I want to read something very important. Please stay with me a little longer out of the Council of the Ancient Sages. Overcome doubts and unrighteous desires with reason. Overcome lust with contentment, anger with serenity, envy with benevolence, want with vigilance, strife with peace, and overcome falsehood with truth. Now stay with me. This is so important right here. So far as lies within your power, do not pay respect to evil men. I'm going to say that again. So far as lies within your power, do not pay respect to evil men. For by commending what is wrong, evil enters your body and good is driven out. This right here is how the dark system controls you and keeps you in bondage. Listen to this, okay? One more time. Let this sink in. Understand this with me. So far as lies within your power, do not pay respect to evil men. For by commending what is wrong, evil enters your body and good is driven out. Okay, commending evil, the good is driven out. Your good is God. Your good is health. Your good is freedom. Your good is a purpose on this time-space continuum. And it is driven out by commending what is wrong. The dark system makes you commend what is wrong. What are some of the ways they do that? Okay, well, they tell you that you don't want certain yellow dandelions popping up in your lawn. Sounds silly, but they tell you to go buy poison and spray them. When you spray poison that kills and destroys, you are commending what is wrong, and evil enters your body. You are now in resonance to be poisoned. Do you understand what I'm saying? They give you two options of who you can vote for your leader, okay? And they'll give you reasons why you should vote for one or the other. And it's a big game. Well, that group over there kills whales. Well, okay, but that group over there kills babies. Well, you got to vote for which ones is more important to you. And by doing that, you are commending evil. Evil enters your body. You are now in resonance for killing. It's a big game that holds you in bondage, and the good is driven out of your life. Then you're always begging out to God to come save you, to come bring good to you. But you are holding out the good. You are pushing out God by commending evil. Okay, here's what I do. I say don't kill anything. I don't believe in killing whales. I don't believe in killing babies. I don't even smash a spider when it's in my room. I put it in a cup and I take it outside. I do not spray poisons. Poisons are made to kill and destroy. We can live in harmony in nature. It's the way it was designed. They try to convince you that it is not. You cannot eat and kill animals anymore. I know a lot of people don't like to follow my teachings because they don't want the truth presented straight to them like this, but you are going to have to go to a vegetarian diet. You cannot kill and eat animals anymore. You cannot spray poison around your house anymore, or else you are in residence for poison and killing. You cannot vote for evil men anymore. You must separate yourself from the dark system. And it is that simple to come into Asha, to come into truth. You just need to turn off the TV for a little bit, get away from the collective consciousness for a little bit, go for a walk in nature, commune with God, look inside to that light, and just, I know a lot of times we have fear. We have fear to go against what the government tells us, what our parents have told us, what preachers have told us. But you must come to a point where you realize those things that they are saying are not working. Okay? When you come into God, it works. God works. Good works. Truth works every time. You will know quickly. In our ministry here with the Order of the Magi, every day we're getting miracles, healings of body, healings of mind. OCD, something that I really started this ministry for to eradicate, and it goes away. And it's the only way I've seen that is actually healed, and it's by holding truth. And you hold that truth vibration, and the lie disappears like a light coming into a room. The darkness is driven away. It's the same with sickness in the body. It's same with sickness in the mind. It's same with the lie and illusion in your world. You bring in that truth, you hold that vibration, and you will see a change in your world. God bless you guys. I love you so much. And leave some comments. Let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you soon.